Have you ever looked at the toilet after your poop and you're like, what the f is that? Well, in this video today, we're going to discuss exactly what that is. Poop shape. In this video today, we're going to discuss all the shapes and sizes of your poop. And at the very end of the video, I'm going to give you my tips on how you can have what I call the golden poo. Guys, let's literally talk about poop. Howdy y'all, Dr. Islam here, aka your poop guru, trying to give you the best tips and tricks so you can live your best life from the top all the way down to your bottom. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe so you get more videos like you're watching in today's channel. Have you ever wondered why your poop looks so different from time to time, or why it has that shape? Maybe it's lumpy, bumpy, or maybe it's liquid. Well, actually, there's a chart that we use called the Bristol Stool Scale that allows us to interpret what is going on in your poop. So let's start with the first one, type 1, which is separate but hard to pass clumps. So these are poops that are hard to push out, and when you do, little pebbles are coming out. You just, all that work. And all you have is just a lumpy, bumpy pebble. So what this means is that that stool has spent way too much time in your bottom. They're just hanging out there, and eventually, through gravity and through pushing, they eventually will pass. This is very common for those individuals that have constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, or another condition called pelvic floor dysfunction. What that basically is, it is difficult for you to actually pass that bowel movement. And there are a lot of different reasons why. Whether you don't have enough fiber, or the motility of your gut is too slow, or more commonly, there could be a problem with how things exit your rectum. Whether your pelvic floor is too tight, or you are literally anally retentive. And so that sphincter gets so tight that only eventually through force will stool pass through. Now, some of the treatments for this include maybe going through pelvic floor therapy, getting testing for that, or doing the natural things like adding fiber, water, or sometimes even magnesium to your bowel habits. Type 2, sausage shaped and lumpy. Sausage. Yeah, I know. When it comes to poop, we have the worst analogies, especially when it comes to having foods as an analogy for poop. But once again, if you're number 2, this means that you're still on the constipated side, but it's not as bad as number 1. Once again, similar recommendations, including drinking more water, fiber, and magnesium. And in this case, you actually may have a diagnosis of IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. And this actually may be your reason why you're having the issues with constipation. Number 3, sausage shaped, but with cracks on the purpose. Now we're getting to more a normal bowel movement. We're not quite there yet, not to the golden poo, but we're getting closer to that. Now, when I have somebody come in there with that type of stool, I will ask them, not are you constipated, but do you feel like you've had a complete bowel movement? Because I will tell you, they have number 3, and they feel like they're emptying everything out. I don't worry about it, not a big deal. But they have number 3, but they don't feel like they're emptying everything out, or they have to still use the restroom. I still think they're constipated, and I may treat them as such, whether it's testing them for pelvic floor dysfunction, whether it's doing a colonoscopy to see what's going on, whether it's more supportive care with fiber supplements or medical therapies. This will help out very commonly in those patients who are constipated. Number 4, sausage shaped and easy to pass. The golden poo. Now, if you want to hear about this one, you have to wait till the end of the video to get the highlights on how to get the golden poo. Number 5, soft blobs but easy to pass. In my patients who had number 5, now we're getting to the side of constipation. You may have the urgency to make it to the restroom. When you make it, you're able to go, but it's not that number 4, you have those blobs that are there. In this case, I'm thinking more of IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, maybe even diarrhea predominant. And this means sometimes dietary changes can help out, whether it's avoiding foods like dairy or processed foods, or maybe it's also learning better bowel habits, eliminating some of the triggers that can cause IBS, such as stress, or sometimes even in this case, we want to consider adding some more dietary supplementation to help out with that poo. Number 6, fluffy and moist. Now we're getting more towards the diarrhea side, even more towards IBS-D, diarrhea predominant. In this case, you may be the type of person that may not want to go on a long car ride, may start to plan your trips based on your bowel habits, and you actually may become more worried because it's affecting your quality of life. In this case, we may do testing to see what's going on. We may test for IBS or test for a condition called small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. If you've had your gallbladder removed, you may notice that your stools are like this, and maybe medications that we can try. This is the realm where you may want to do further testing, see if we can get to the root cause why you're having this type of stool. Now, number 7, all liquid. This one sucks, and here's the reason why. Because your rectum cannot hold liquid. In my patients who have number 7, this means they have issues with incontinence, they soil themselves, they feel the urgency, you can't make it. This really debilitates their quality of life. This is when I want to do further investigation. I will not wait and see what's going on. I will actually assess what's going on. Whether it's taking a look with the scope, maybe do testing for food allergies, whether it's testing you for small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. In this setting, I want to be more aggressive with my workup so I can get to the root cause of what's going on. In most people, it can be due to a condition called IBS. But if there are warning signs such as blood in the stool, weight loss, it wakes you up in the middle of the night, new onset after the age of 45, this is something to not wait for, and we need to do further workup and urgency of a workup to make sure we're not missing anything else going on there. All right, guys, if you made it this far, you're getting down to the golden poo number 4. Sausage shape, easy to pass, smooth like butter, little splash, just like Greg Louganis. This is the perfect poo. This is the poo that you want to aim for. If you have this one I want you to post on the gram, tell everyone, show the world. Okay, don't really do that, it's kind of disgusting. But this is the poo that we aim for. This is the poo that we consider that is normal. Now, not everyone can get this, and that's okay. But here are 5 things that I recommend to get you to that normal poo. Number 1, establish a poop routine. Your body thrives on ritual and routine. So set up that routine. Every morning, like me, go to the bathroom. Even if you can't go, start to develop that habit so your body knows how to go. Number 2, make sure you have plenty of fiber in your diet. And I actually recommend fiber that has psyllium. That's the fiber that you want. I actually think that having supplemental fiber is better for you, better for your gut, maybe adding fiber into your diet, though that's also fantastic. Number 3, have some coffee in the morning. That'll help you get that golden poo and get you going and get you moving. Number 4, consider adding magnesium at night. Magnesium acts as a laxative to relax everything and all things to pass. Don't forget though to get your magnesium levels checked by your primary care doctor. And number 5, consider adding water to your diet. So many of us are underhydrated when it comes to our body, and so you may need to compensate to drink more water. So here's my call to action for you. Find out what number you are when it comes to your stools, and if you tried my tips and it doesn't work, come see someone like me where we can investigate, find out what's going on, and get your poo to number 4. Guys, so thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe so you get more videos like you're watching in today's video. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget, let's talk about poop. Thanks, everybody.